Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we have just passed 1.5 million hero rating in the game and I decided to make a quick account overview video. So as we can see we have 516 total champs and 1.5 million hero rating. All the other stats are fairly irrelevant over there. So if we're gonna go ahead and take a look at my champions. I do have majority of the 3 stars in game and majority of them are maxed. I believe I have like 7 that aren't, but nobody cares too much about 3 stars, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip to the 4 stars. When it comes to 4 stars, how about 50? I believe 54, something like that are maxed out, and then majority of them are just stuck at like rank 3, and they're probably gonna end up staying there. I do wish kind of to make more 4-star rank ups for my 4-star content that I'm doing, but quite often it's just a bit of a drag to waste tier 4 Bs on them when I have 5-star options of the same champions available. So we'll see what happens with that, but I don't think I'm gonna be ranking up many 4 stars anymore. And yeah, so if we move up to my 5 stars, we have 15 5 stars that are max. And I'm gonna quickly go over each and every single one of them. So we have Phoenix, mainly ranked up for her prestige. I had a choice in between Thor Ragnarok or Phoenix, and I preferred Phoenix just because I think she is slightly more interesting and has some more things going for her. Also, her synergy with Emma Frost is quite awesome, and she can deal some decent damage, and her sustainability might come in useful for AQ. I have been using her AQ quite a bit as well when war seasons are on. And yeah, then moving on, we have Corvus. Everybody loves Corvus. I don't want to talk too much about him. Just that he's an absolute god item saver. If you use him in uncollected, he makes it feel like it's heroic. If you use him AQ, you pretty much don't need any other champions for most part. You just kind of cheese through it. His cheat death mechanic and the fact that he heals with suicides is just absolutely bonkers and amazing. So we have Sabertooth. Sabertooth was mainly ranked up for defense and prestige. But other than that, I actually quite like to bring him along with my Omega Red because they synergize really well. And then if you add like Void and Killmonger and Winter Soldier, you have quite a fun questing team as well. And Saber's synergy with Killmonger, bypassing masochism and all that stuff, that's definitely useful as well. I am guilty of not playing too much around him, but as much as I have, I do enjoy playing with him. But yeah, that was mainly defense rank up. So next one is Blade. Blade was my first rank 5, as it was for majority of the players, I think. And he got his job done. He still is doing some amazing job. If you guys haven't seen my Thanos solo video with Blade, that's also a thing. And he's definitely still a great and useful champion. I do know many people kind of have moved away from him, and so how I for some part, but I still do recognize how good he is in certain situations. So definitely we should all be still giving this champion the respect he deserves. Next one is a bit more controversial. It's Night Thrasher. I rank him up just because I absolutely love his animations, and to be honest, the main reason why I rank him up is the fact that he's, I believe, pretty much the only champion that starts any fight, given fight, with easy access to true accuracy, so bypassing all the waits and all auto blocks. I don't think there's any other champion in game that you can just take into a fight without any synergies, without anything else, and have it active straight away. If I am, I might be mistaken, but definitely he is my weapon of choice. I absolutely love using him. As some of you might have seen, he can absolutely smash out LOL as well, and when he builds up, he can do some insane damage. But even without any synergies and with that huge ramp up or setup that he do need for LOL, he still hits plenty hard. He still can get his Fury actives, and he completely bypasses away the auto block, and that's just amazing. Anyways, next one is Medusa. Medusa is just a solid champion all around. I ranked her up originally as my like 3rd rank 5, I believe, for defense, but she has been useful in offense as well. Her ability to shut down robots is absolutely amazing. Her auto block can often save you from getting hit in the face. And aside from that, poison immune, great damage output, there's absolutely nothing not to like. Omega Red, one of my later rank ups, and definitely enjoy playing with him. Really great for like shorter to medium length fights. He can heal, he's really good with suicides, and yeah, definitely love playing with my Omega, and I know many of you do too. So Sentinel, I'm not gonna lie, originally I ranked him up for Prestige and for Alliance War Defense, but ever since then, he has just been putting in more and more work in more different events, and his value is definitely just like raising up, and now I actually think he's probably the best robot in the game above Darkhawk. At least I do prefer him over Darkhawk. And yeah, I absolutely love my Sentinel. Then we have Captain America Infinity War. Amazing champion, great utility. I like the fact that you can kind of customize him and make sure he does exactly what you need him to do, and he kind of like provides options for you. His perfect parry is awesome, great level 2, level 1 is not too bad either. Really kind of bulky characters that's gonna get you through a lot of content. And Quake, my favorite champion in the game. Absolutely love using Quake. Most of you should know by now. The fact that she completely bypassed so many nodes and game mechanics is just, in my opinion, groundbreaking. She might not necessarily be the champion you want to take in a quest and use for every single fight, even though you can, but she's definitely one of those champions. Whenever you're gonna encounter something that's difficult, you're gonna start reading and you're gonna realize, this might be really annoying Quake, and then you just go like, what the hell, let's just Quake it. At least that's my opinion when I'm questing. Whenever I see something that's kind of might be tricky or might be annoying, I just more often than not I just choose to take Quake and Quake the guy. But yeah, definitely absolutely love her. Then Magic. Magic is one of the old gods. The thing she does for power control, I don't think any other champion can still replicate. She's one of the MVPs for Path 5 in AW, which I'm still running and will be returning to when the war season's back on. She was my favorite rank 5 for absolute ages before Quake took that spot from her, but I still haven't forgotten about her. She's absolutely amazing. Definitely love using her. Then Ghost. Ghost was a champion I was struggling a bit to learn how to play her. It definitely took me a while. I took her up mainly because of her ability to shrug off all the damaging debuffs and increasing her attack, and I found incredible value in that, because that's a great piece of utility to have in a champion. But ever since I took her up, I have been practicing more and more. I have been starting my LOL Labyrinth of Legends series streams, and I'm going to be finishing that this month at some point. And I have been getting a fair amount of practice in with her. I feel a lot more comfortable, and I definitely do enjoy using her a lot more than I used to. So Ghost, definitely one of the best champions in the game and a great rank up, I believe. Emma Frost is my latest rank 5 from Mutant rank 4 to 5 gem, which I got from completing and 100% the last variant. I don't have Domino or Havoc, or otherwise maybe I would have chosen them. But Emma is still a brilliant option as far as I'm concerned. She has great amount of utility built in with her immunities, and she starts every fight pretty much immune to everything. She's also pretty much only character in the game that is stun immune while she's in diamond form, and the fact that her special attacks can't be evaded and none of her attacks while she's in telepath form is really useful. I actually did some messing around with her, and I did beat Winter Soldier down in under 50 hits with her with Suicide Zone, so she does have a great damage output, good amount of utility, and I definitely so far have been enjoying playing with her. Then MODOK, I'm not gonna say too much about MODOK. He's a good defender. He has like fair bit some fun things you can do with him. He has awesome synergy with Mr. Sinister, and there are definitely scenarios where you can use him, but that was primarily just like Alliance War defense rank up, just taking one for the team more or less. And Hyperion is somebody who I ranked up with my first variant 4-5 gem. I already had Medusa and Chorus ranked up, so I took a look at my roster. Hyperion seemed the best option. I wasn't completely sold on him before I ranked him up, but since I have ranked him up, he's just putting in so much work for me, and I definitely am happy that I have him ranked. I do enjoy playing with him. He does great amount of work. He was awesome in both variants. He's awesome in AQ, and he's decent war defender. He's good for questing and just fun champion overall. So yeah, those are my 15 rank 5s. So if we take a look at my rank 4s, I don't think there's anything in particular I want to rank 5 next. I'm going to be trying to focus on 6 stars if I manage to pull some good ones. One champion that I do kind of want to pay a bit more attention to, no, it's not going to be Human Torch, it's not going to be Nihilus, it's going to be Nick Fury. I just managed to pull him and dupe him from a couple of featured 5-star crystals. I do like this champion, I do think he has great amount of utility, so I will probably be taking him to rank 4 in near future, and then who knows later on. And yeah, definitely want to have some play around with this guy. But aside from that, yeah, there's nothing much to it, and we're going to take a look at my 6 stars. I have 23 6 stars on this account, and my 6-star luck hasn't been the best, but despite that we have managed to acquire some quite alright ones. The better ones are probably the Killmonger, Red Hulk, Winter Soldier, Captain America Infinity War, Iron Man Infinity War, Sentinel, dupe Luke Cage, Heimdall is obviously useful, Mephisto, and dupe Morningstar. Currently I do not think I particularly want to rank 2 any of these, maybe Morningstar, but that's about it, I guess. And yeah, hopefully we can pull something I actually want to rank up. I would rank up unduped Ghost Corvus or Domino and Heartbeat, but rest of them also we kind of need dupe. So if I dupe Killmonger, that might be an option. Red Hulk might be an option if I dupe him. But yeah, we'll see how we do in that. So that's pretty much everything done with my 5s and 6s. So we take a quick look at inventory. I'm not going to show my catalyst just because I did a lot of rank ups already today, so I'm pretty much dry on tier 4Bs, tier 1 alphas and tier 2 alphas. I have 1 tier 5B left, so I do need another one if I want to rank 5 a 5-star, or 2 more if I want to rank 2 a 6-star. Other than that, in items we still have 1 generic, 1 tech, 1 mutant, 1 skill and 1 mystic awakening gems, and I do have some signature stones there in stash as well. So I probably will be trying to go for Ebony Maw and then possibly any of the other new characters, because they do seem quite good, and we'll see if we get lucky and manage to pull any of those. But aside from that, I have Mutant 3-4 2015 gem, which I'm still holding on to because I do believe that mutants might be one of the classes that gets a buff next. So I want to kind of like wait it out. If the mutants are getting a buff, I'm going to see which champions are the ones getting buffed, and then I'm going to pick my rank 4. I have 2 Mystic rank 3-4 gems. I pretty much have nobody to use them on right about now because I can use them on like Colossus, Iron Fist, or Juggernaut. So I'm patiently waiting for Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. Whenever they come, whenever we get them, I'm going to be more than happy to use them. And I have Mystic 3-4 gem, which hopefully will go to Ebony Maw. Aside from that, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for checking out the video. I'm sorry for keeping you guys so long, but if you did enjoy the account, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like and share it with your mates. There is a lot more interesting content coming on the channel, and there's going to be definitely some cool stuff going on. So that's going to be it for me today, and hopefully I'm going to see you guys soon. Till the next time.